Hi! Today we are reviewing a new ukulele from Flight that sounds like it's plugged in, but it doesn't have to be plugged in. All of the effects are included in the instrument. Give us a little taste of it, Tim.
Okay.
Like a literal taste.
It's tasty.
Let's hear it. Not believe that. Okay, so Timmy here is going to show us the EQ that comes with it.
Okay, so right here on the side of the ukulele, we have reverb control, we have volume, we have chorus, and we have delay. And it's quite interesting because the volume actually works like it was plugged in, so it actually makes it louder without an amplifier, which it still blows my mind now.
Right. So can we hear each one of the effects on their own so we can see?
Alright, so I'm going to dial in the volume pretty high. I'm going to turn down delay all the way, turn down chorus, and we're just going to hear the reverb all the way up. So next we're going to turn down the reverb now. We're going to dial up the chorus all the way. Next, we're going to turn up the delay all by itself.
I've invited my friend Timmy to test out this ukulele because Timmy's a professional ukulele player, and when you're on your league, you play ukuleles that are in the several thousands, like your spruce one that's $3,500. I'm not trying to like out you, but you know, you play, because you're a pro and you're a performer, you play ukuleles that are high end to me and maybe most of the people watching. For you, it's normal. This is definitely under $1,000, so it's not in your usual price range. So, can you tell us exactly what you thought about it before and during?
Okay, so
just be real.
So honestly, being real, before I even play an ukulele, it has to catch my eye.
Okay.
And this is actually how I buy things or shop for an ukulele. If it doesn't look good, it's not gonna draw me to play it. And the first thing I noticed was this is a handsome ukulele.
Yeah.
It's very it's a good looking uke with the colors and the top and the combination with the slotted headstock. It's put together really well. I know that the effects was a big deal, but I wanted to see what it sounded like without it, because honestly I don't like playing with effects. I didn't know that was a plus, but I want an ukulele that sounds good raw.
Okay.
And it sounds really good acoustically, I have to admit.
Yeah, you were asking about the strings, right?
Yeah, the strings were amazing. We tuned them up, and even the tuning pegs were really good. They're really smooth. Yeah, they're holding. We tuned the ukulele up once, and it pretty much held tune pretty good.
Yeah, you were saying that you've played more expensive ukes with, what was it, more clunky or
with really expensive tuners, custom tuners, and they're really they have a lot of grind to them.
Oh, that's what you said, yeah.
And they take a lot of inertia or force to actually get them going, but these are really smooth. Quite impressed. And then the strings, the Worth strings?
Yeah, Worth Brown.
Worth Browns, they really bring out this ukulele, make it sound really bright, and the action on it is really good. I sound like a fanboy, but no, the strings are good, and the intonation is really good, and the action on the ukulele is good, and this just came out of the box literally 2 hours ago.
And Timmy's the kind of person that plays like on all of the fingerboard, not like some of us, like myself guilty, we stick to this part. Like you play all of it, so you could really tell the difference, right? Like throughout the neck.
For example, like on fret 15 and 16, a lot of the ukuleles, even the higher end ukuleles, will start to lose some of its dynamics or the volume. But this one, you can still hear it very clearly, the high C. And that's like one of the first things I look for. Is I go to that note because I use it very often. But this one just fine, and I'm really surprised the ukulele in this price range was intonated this well. Like it's great. And now the effects.
Yes.
The effects, I was not expecting it to sound this good. I have to admit, I thought it was gonna be misleading, but it's really, really surprising and good.
Why did you think it wasn't going to sound this good?
Because, I mean, people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on effects, on amplifiers, on their sound.
Even the cables, right?
Even the cables, yeah. Cables can be really expensive if they're made out of like copper, or really expensive copper or gold. And then, so for this, to be in this price range, and to have all these effects and say all these things that it's supposed to do, I was not expecting much. But I was proven wrong.
Now we're gonna hear the ukulele without the effects, like everything turned off because maybe you don't want effects or you want to be able to switch back and forth. So this is what that sounds like. Excuse me.
This ukulele does all the work.
Oh yeah. If you get this ukulele, you will sound like that. Timmy and I like to perform together, so I'm using just a standard ukulele, no effects, and Timmy's going to be playing the Diana. And this is perfect because I'll be playing chords and I won't like cover him up anymore. He can stand out with that ukulele. Okay. Talking with one of our friends earlier and she wants to get into busking, like performing on the streets, and she said like this kind of solves a lot of problems. Like you don't have to carry around an amp and look for a place to connect it, cables,
effects,
and then what if you have to go to the restroom? You have to take all your gear with you and hope nobody steals it.
Right. But just more like the convenience of just not carrying all that stuff, especially for busking.
Right.
You want to be mobile.
Right. This instrument also sounds pretty cool if you do percussive ukulele. Sounds like
so cool.
Several people playing at the same time.
Yeah.
Jump in.
There we go.
We're going to continue playing with this instrument. I really want to show it off to other people, so if we get that on video, I'll make sure and add a card somewhere on the screen so that you can see that. Special thanks to Flight for sending this instrument. It is really cool to see something that's so innovative and so aesthetically pleasing and that sounds so cool and is really fun to play. So thank you so much for sending it over. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this instrument, make sure and comment them down below. I'll forward them to Flight so that they can see, and I'll try and answer anything that I can as well. There's also information about this ukulele in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Timmy, for being here today. And we will see you in the next one. Sayonara!